A peaceful Sunday picnic in the sun-soaked hills of Malibu Creek State Park. Families gathered around tables laden with food, children playing carefree on the grass. That day, the calm was shattered when an apex predator emerged from the shadows, attacking a 5-year-old boy in an incident so rare it left even seasoned wildlife experts stunned. What exactly led to this startling encounter? How did a family picnic turn into a fight for survival against one of nature's most elusive predators? And is this truly a freak occurrence or a harbinger of more to come? The attack happened on a seemingly ordinary Sunday afternoon. A family from Woodland Hills had decided to spend the day at Malibu Creek State Park, a popular getaway just west of Los Angeles. The park, known for its picturesque hiking trails and serene picnic spots, is also home to diverse wildlife, including the stealthy mountain lion. The 5-year-old boy, whose name has been withheld, was playing near his family's picnic table, laughter filling the air. Unbeknownst to anyone, a mountain lion had been watching. Its golden eyes, keen and calculating, were fixed on the group, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Suddenly, the big cat lunged. Witnesses later described the sheer speed and silence of the attack. It was as if the predator had appeared out of thin air. With terrifying precision, it grabbed the boy, inflicting serious injuries before dragging him a short distance. Chaos erupted as adults sprang into action, their instincts kicking in to protect the child. One or more adults charged at the lion, officials later said. Their bravery startled the animal enough to make it release the boy, but not before leaving deep wounds that would require immediate medical attention. As panic spread, the mountain lion climbed into a nearby tree, retreating to an uneasy standoff with its human observers. The boy was airlifted to Northridge Hospital Medical Center, where doctors treated his injuries. Remarkably, his wounds, though significant, were not life-threatening. He was released the following day. But while the family breathed a sigh of relief, the story was far from over. State Park rangers arrived on the scene shortly after the attack. The mountain lion, still perched in the tree, was deemed a public safety threat. With no other options, officials made the grim decision to euthanize the animal. Mountain lion attacks on humans are incredibly rare. According to the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, there have been only about 20 confirmed attacks in the state over the past century, with just 3 proving fatal. Yet when these incidents do occur, they highlight the delicate balance between humans and wildlife. Experts describe mountain lions as ghost cats, solitary, elusive creatures that avoid human interaction whenever possible. These big cats can grow up to 8 feet in length and weigh as much as 190 pounds, with razor-sharp claws and teeth designed for ambush hunting. Their preferred prey is deer, but hunger or territorial pressure can sometimes push them closer to human activity. For families like the one involved in Sunday's attack, the question remains, why did this happen? Could this tragedy have been avoided? Malibu Creek State Park is part of a larger ecosystem that mountain lions call home. Stretching across the Santa Monica Mountains, the area is rich in biodiversity, providing an ideal habitat for these apex predators. However, human development and urban sprawl have encroached on these natural territories, forcing animals into closer contact with people. It's not just Malibu where these encounters are happening. In September 2023, a 7-year-old boy near Santa Clarita was bitten by a mountain lion while walking with his father at dusk. Earlier that same year, 2 adult brothers in Northern California were attacked, one fatally, after a mountain lion began stalking them. Such incidents spark debate about whether increased human activity is making these encounters more frequent, or if they're simply part of the risks that come with venturing into the wild. Mountain lions are the ultimate ambush predators, relying on stealth and speed to secure their prey. They can run up to 40 miles per hour in short bursts, leap 15 feet vertically, and deliver a bite force of over 400 psi. This combination of power and precision makes them deadly hunters, capable of taking down animals many times their size. For humans, however, surviving a mountain lion attack often boils down to one thing: how you respond in the moment. Experts advise against running, as this can trigger the lion's instinct to chase. Instead, you're encouraged to make yourself appear as large and intimidating as possible, raising your arms and shouting. In some cases, fighting back with sticks, rocks, or even your bare hands can be the difference between life and death. Despite their fearsome reputation, mountain lions play a critical role in maintaining ecological balance. By controlling deer populations, they prevent overgrazing and promote healthy vegetation growth. In fact, many conservationists argue that protecting these predators is essential for the overall health of the ecosystems they inhabit. But as human populations grow and urban areas expand, the overlap between mountain lion territory and human activity becomes increasingly difficult to manage. Wildlife corridors and education campaigns can help, but incidents like the one at Malibu Creek State Park serve as a stark reminder of the challenges involved. The events of that Sunday afternoon leave us with more questions than answers. What was it about that particular day, or that particular mountain lion, that led to the attack? Was the animal driven by hunger, illness, or something else entirely? And what does this mean for the future of human-wildlife coexistence in areas like Malibu Creek State Park? The Santa Monica Mountains, while stunning, pose significant challenges for their resident cougar population. Urban development and highways have fragmented the habitat, creating barriers that confine the lions and restrict their natural behaviors. Inbreeding is common due to the lack of genetic diversity, and competition for resources can lead to starvation or aggression. The National Park Service estimates the local mountain lion population at roughly a dozen, excluding kittens still dependent on their mothers. Experts like Seth Riley, a wildlife ecologist with the Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area, emphasize the importance of studying these animals to understand the pressures they face. "We're hoping to see if we can learn more," Riley said, alluding to potential genetic testing that could shed light on this lion's lineage and its movement patterns. Incidents like this, though exceedingly rare, remind the public of the risks inherent in sharing territory with apex predators. Since 1890, California has recorded fewer than 50 mountain lion attacks on humans, with just 6 fatalities. Nevertheless, when such encounters do occur, they leave lasting scars, both physical and psychological, on the individuals and communities involved. The young victim of Sunday's attack faces a long road to recovery. While he was discharged from the hospital the next day, officials noted that he would require follow-up treatments to address the injuries to his head and neck. His family, while grateful for his survival, will undoubtedly carry the trauma of the experience for years to come. The public's response to the event has been a mix of empathy and concern. Many expressed sorrow for both the boy and the mountain lion, whose fate seemed sealed the moment it crossed paths with humans. Others questioned whether more could be done to prevent such encounters, from public education campaigns to improved management of wildlife corridors. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife has long advocated for safety measures in mountain lion territory. They recommend hiking in groups, supervising children closely, and avoiding dawn or dusk outings when lions are most active. If confronted by a mountain lion, they advise standing your ground, making yourself appear larger, and avoiding sudden movements that might trigger a chase response. For the families who frequent Malibu Creek State Park, These guidelines offer a sense of preparedness, but they cannot erase the memory of what happened on that fateful Sunday. The park, once a haven for picnics and play, now carries a shadow of unease. As the sun sets over Malibu and the hills are bathed in twilight, the air feels heavier. Somewhere out there, a mountain lion prowls, unseen but ever present. And while the odds of another attack remain slim, the fear lingers, a primal gut-wrenching fear that reminds us we're not at the top of the food chain. In Malibu, the wild doesn't just surround you, it watches you. If this spine-chilling glimpse into Malibu's shadowy wilds left you rethinking your place in the predator-prey hierarchy, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling journeys into nature's darker corners. Stay vigilant, stay fascinated, and join us next time as we uncover another story where the wild reminds us who's really in charge.